Morning, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Magnolias, live in downtown Norfolk. It is a Saturday, and Kate and I are going to have a lot of fun with you today. I'm Amy.
I'm Kate. Welcome to downtown Norfolk. We have quite the assortment of goods for you today. We did a lot of planning. We were prepared. Last night we got everything ready.
We're loaded. Our carts are loaded for the 4-look switch up of mantle designs today.
5
look switch up. Okay, 5 looks.
We have 5 mantle design looks for you. A much requested Facebook Live theme. So mantle designs, maybe you have a mantle at home and you're going to take these ideas and implement them right at home, or maybe you just need something for a long table or an entryway table or bench or something like that. You can apply these ideas. More than anything, there's just some beautiful grouping of items for a little inspiration.
And lots of new. We have new things that have been coming in, some accessories, some items that have just gotten put out on the sales floor, and they made it to the new arrivals tab. I don't know if any of you have been checking, but the new arrivals tab is loaded again.
It is. It's very, very big. I need to go and bring some things out, even though we're getting things and it's only in the new arrivals tab for a week, and then it's like, okay, we have to take that out because there's so many other new things. It's hard to sift through everything. So good morning, everyone. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for hopping on. We always like to see your smiling Facebook profile pictures in the morning.
That's right. And sometimes it's your pets, your cats, or your grandkids.
Nonetheless.
Because all we get is your tiny little icons there. Hello,
nonetheless, we're happy to have you on. Thank you for saying hello. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you don't already, make sure you like and follow our page. We go live 6 days a week on Facebook here, and I'm sure all the ladies in the comments will attest that we are a very motivated small business. We're happy to help, ready to help you with your home decor and silk floral needs.
That's a good way to describe it. We're very motivated.
We're motivated, and we ship all over the U.S. and into Canada. And so if you have any questions, do send us a Facebook message or call us. We are open Tuesday through Saturday.
We are. So today the staff is ready to go if you want to shop downtown.
Well, they're not here yet, but they will be.
They are getting ready to go. They will be on point today. It's sunny. We know that means that people like to get out and about. They come down with their kids, their coffees, and they come walking through for entertainment, bring their guests. It's always busy on Fridays and Saturdays, it seems. And if you can ever come visit us, we would love to have you visit downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. It's like the hometown vibe is, we're right in the middle of it.
Yes.
So you might enjoy that if you want a little trip and pass through Nebraska and check us out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It could be on the way to somewhere. Nebraska's in the middle. It could be on the way to somewhere.
Nebraska's on the way. Norfolk is a little out of the way, but luckily we have lots of fun people making road trips to come visit us, which is always appreciated.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, you guys are all having cold mornings. Even
ready.
in Alabama, she says it's cold this morning. Oh, my goodness.
It's
and cold
chilly
in Wisconsin.
Here today, too. It was 13 degrees.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, I got my car out of the garage and just kept going. I did not check.
It was 13, because I was like, oh, do I need a coat this morning? I'm like, oh, yep, guess I do.
Get your coat back out. It's not time to put it away yet. So we should probably do some things this morning.
We should probably, you probably want us to do some things? I suppose so. Probably better get after
Besides just drinking coffee.
Cheers.
All right.
Here we go.
So we decided to stage the first look and have it ready so that I wasn't putting the first one together at least. There is, this is not a very big mantle. Just FYI, we got it squeezed onto a 5-foot, this is our little 5-foot mantle, and it is probably pretty deep though. I think it's about 20 inches deep, which has been very helpful for our displays. And if you've got a little bit of space, even on a console table, these ideas are going to work there as well. So there's a lot of new things in this display. Yesterday I showed you our new candle holders that had just arrived, sold as a set of 2 for $79.50. Blue is still definitely a very strong colorway. And these are 3-inch candles. They're going to hold 3-inch top candles. They're kind of like a denim blue. But I don't often find blue candle holders. That's the trick. And we're placing one of our little, what are these things called? Tipped ferns or fern tips?
The tipped dome.
Tipped dome. We have them in all the colors. So this is going to be a bright, cheerful look from our Limoncello collection. If any of you follow our collections online, we have released a couple of them, a couple more to go, but we're continuously showing things from those looks. We just have to roll them out as a reveal, I guess, is the way to say it. I'm going to leave my mirror in the back and just keep changing the things on the surface. Jane designed 2 fun looks yesterday, 2 pieces that coordinate here. Both are garland on the mantle and this wreath. And Kate's going to get you links so that you can find these things.
Yes, so that's the Drenched in Yellow wreath for $128. It's 22 inches wide.
Built on a grapevine, it has a variegated leaf with this Oncidium orchid, which is very cheerful and also nice and wispy. I love that. And this one's featuring the cosmos. So these little cosmos stems are added to both the garland and the wreath. This also has a jasmine berry, but basically they are a couple of different flowers in them, but they are coordinating. I'll show you the garland. What I'm using on my mantle today is a command hook right here in the middle. You can't see it very well, but right at the middle of so that I can hook my garlands and offset them. I think that the offset design for garlands right now is very trendy, and our mantle isn't huge, and the garlands that we're using are going to range from 4 to 6 feet long. None are really longer than that, and so that's going to give us an opportunity to either center them or on most of them offset them to the side. So Jane did this one yesterday. I know there's only one and can only be one with this variegated leaf, so here's the garland and there's the matching wreath. But what I'm doing, because everything's wired, is getting the shape the way I like it and then using that command hook straight to catch my garland and hold it. So the command hook's laying flat. The hook, of course, is going that way so that as I'm hooking, it is counterbalancing, and that's going to help me hold my garlands on. And then over here on the side, the garland itself is just bending around the corner of my fireplace and catching, and that's what's holding it in place. A couple other fun things in this display are these new, well, we've had the lemons, but this vase is new. If you haven't seen that vase before, it's kind of like a log. It has a texture to it, and it is clear glass, but because of its dimension and pattern, and it has an abstract shape that sort of emulates a log, that one is fun and different. It's the Venice cylinder. It's only $19.50, and we put our uber realistic lemons in there. You could put lemons in a clear cylinder. We just wanted to show you a cylinder we could actually sell you, even though I have clear ones. They're mostly display, but this just is fun to display in a bowl, in a tray, somewhere, if you love the lemon look. And I think these little babies are only $2.50 a piece. They are our best sellers year after year. The other fun accent in the background is this art. I don't think I've ever shown it. I don't recall showing it. We have some small pieces that we can ship you today, and we're going to show quite a few. This one is $68.50. It's 18 by 18. It's just canvas without a frame, so it's going to make it easy to ship. And it has a gray, pretty much background, the little yellow birds. So that one is definitely going to be an easy one to design with because it's good for layering. And that's why I'm going to keep my mirror in the back. Just use my mirror to create a little background and a focal point, and then layer up the surface of all of it. We also sell the wreath stands. Do we ship the wreath stands?
Only if it's only by request and only with orders of, I think it's like $50 or more. Because it is so tall and it would cost more to ship it than that thing is worth.
If you need a wreath stand and you have another order going, the wreath stands are only $25, white, bronze, black, and they adjust. There's a little screw at the top there, and you can lift and lower the wreath stand. So we're going to be using that for our layering. And then my fave from Kate's Limoncello collection, I'm just dying to put one of these on my patio table this summer. These could be used outside if you want to. This is the San Jose wicker lantern. Is there more than one size or just
one
this size?
size?
$129.50. Isn't that a nice chunky weave?
It is a very large lantern.
It comes with, I did not disassemble it. This is the cylinder inside here. So if you want to use a real candle outside on your patio, the glass cylinder would protect your burning candle.
It would. Hello, Donna. I don't know if I'd put a burning candle in that, though, personally.
Well, outside it'd be a lot easier to use a Fia flame.
Yeah,
and
I would use a Fia flame just because that is wicker, and I mean,
so if you're new, if you're new and you're thinking, what's a Fia flame? This is a Fia flame. So these LED flame devices are plastic, come in two colors, both a warm glow, which is more of an orangey based golden color,
I call it gold.
and this here, gold, or this one's called white.
White. Mm-hmm.
This is the short or the standard size white.
Yeah.
And you can change the
Keyword
setting.
there is flame, so it's not going to be like a white. You want it to be a warm white.
Okay, and you can get a pretty good look at how it's moving here. So outside, you can imagine if this were sitting in the lantern and it was dusk, it would definitely look good. You can have it just standard on. You can have it really low light, and you can have it flickering like this.
The bigger the module, the more light you're going to have. Here's the baby, also in the white.
The baby is
So,
adorable.
yeah,
I love the
right.
baby. And with the baby, we've found that one fits in lots of tiny little votive holders. So we carry 3 sizes. This is the medium, that's the smallest, and then there's a tall one.
Yes.
And you're right. How would the Fia Flame look in the Venice
It'd be
vase?
beautiful.
Let's
I don't
try
know if
it.
it'd be
See?
opaque enough.
We'll try.
Donna said she just opened her first of 2 Pretty Things boxes. She's in love. Debbie, hello. She's
Good.
excited to see what we got. Fatima, hola, hello.
I think it hides pretty well.
Joanne, I gave you a link finally to Pillows Online, because when you said that, I was like,
Oh.
I thought Kayla did that one. The photo didn't upload, so it wasn't online. I fixed it.
Gotcha.
It's online. It's ready for you. I know you've been patiently waiting for us to get that thing online. So it's ready. Good
So
morning,
can you see the pillows?
Janet.
Let's show them.
Rosalie, good morning to you. Pat, wow, lots of people.
Hey,
hopping
everybody.
on. Thanks for joining
Welcome.
us today.
Brand new pillows. Is this the one you wanted to see?
That is the one she has been so patiently waiting
$55.
for.
Let's get you a good look. So this is kind of a toile print on the background. These are all printed pillows, and we're customizing from this company to get them the way we like them. This floral and the script and the coloring and the piping is all things that we select for you, and they're all around $55. So this is a great looking new pillow for our blue and white collection in limoncello, and then we also did a lemon pillow with a nice hunter green piping. They're all stitched on very firm poly. They have great fills. I don't know anyone else who has fills that are this
it's densely
nice.
filled poly. The pillows are machine washable, cold water, delicate cycle, fluff,
It's
and
the
air
whole
dry
pillow.
flat.
This is the type of pillow they say you can just put the whole pillow in the wash. One of us should do that and test how nicely they
I
come
do
out.
have one from literally high school
Why don't you try that?
that I have not washed in a while.
Because these covers don't come off. So these are 2 gorgeous pillows.
I
And
will
then
report back.
You can report back. The other thing we grabbed just to keep going with our look and elaborate on the lemon theme, if you want to go a little deeper into lemon world, we've got these double lemon picks, and you could just add a few lemon picks to your design also to put some lemons in. Maybe you'd start out with this garland early spring and just let it be florally. As you get to the summer season, introduce the lemon idea to your display. That would be a lot of fun. I also think for the summery look, these birds look very beachy. Who has a beachy vibe at your house? Aren't these great? I love them. They're carved birds. They're lightweight, probably Polonia wood birds.
This whole look is just,
You're just
I'm
liking
in
it?
love.
Everybody's having a good time with this look. This is $19.50 for the large one.
Does it say, what was the name of
These
those?
are the medium whitewood shorebirds.
Shorebirds.
Shorebirds. $14.50 for that size. So you're going to want all 3, I think, because they look very nice together. They're just simple little accents, but I love how they look against the basket, the look of the lantern. Very beachy vibe. And wherever you are, if you're by the ocean and you can add your personal touch to something like this and throw some seashells up there.
As I call it, coastal adjacent.
We are not coastal adjacent in Nebraska.
Well,
we just want to think like that.
The look is coastal adjacent, so
Okay,
you know.
I think that's funny because
it's
we're about as
crazy.
far from the coast as you can get. Well, not quite, but
Yeah.
North Dakota's worse.
Yeah. The wicker lantern is the San Jose.
Right.
And yep, it's all shippable. Everything we're showing, except for that lamp or the mirror back there, is all shippable.
All shippable. So then we do have a couple other trade outs here. We're going to try a different wreath. Well, I really hooked that on there. Good. The idea
Ready to
is
remove some
pretty
stuff? Is that what
slick.
we're doing?
Yes, I was just going to change out the garland and the wreath quick and show you one other option for the garland and the wreath. It's a big command hook. I think the bigger the better for that scenario. This last look at the wreath, we're going to switch it out to one more option. Also, Jane designed that. It is a close-up here. This one has more of a blueberry accent. Yellow ranunculus, cosmos. This is the morning sunshine wreath for $131. I did not check to make sure this was not sold out this morning, actually, any of this stuff. I forgot about that. Did you check?
I have not, but
okay,
because
I know sometimes you guys are busy overnight.
Available.
Good. And it is a trailing.
And it says only 20 inches. I don't really buy that.
Well, it might be 20 this way, but it's probably 24. She's going to double check it.
Yeah, 20 wide, and the length here from the tip there is about 31 inches.
Okay, 20 wide by 31. And the garland option B, this is pretty similar to the other one, except for this one has a pansy base, and the other one had the cosmos base. This one does not have the variegated leaves, it has the fern leaves. This garland's 48 inches, the other one was a little longer. This is actually 51. The Serendipity garland is 139.
Serendipity?
Serendipity. So you can see there's wire in these. Just give them a little bit of a swoosh. Catch them on our command hook. Flip it up over the corner of our fireplace, and bam, you have a different look altogether. So a couple different choices in the category of blue and yellow. There's more, but I just wanted to give you one really quick look at an option. And then if you use this as a vase, maybe the lemon vase could be a vase / candle holder. We also have our spike balls we didn't talk about, and those can also be placed on candle holders. I'm going to switch out to our actual candle holders on the candles and just rearrange it one time.
I'll drop a link to all the foam spike orbs. There's 2 sizes and 5 colors of each.
And then let's add on our candles. So if you hadn't noticed, we've been carrying these for a while. A set of 3 poured candles. We're going to show you the colors today in smoke and clear, but we also have an amber glass. We have a blue poured candle, and we have a metallic gold mercury candle. Am I forgetting how many? They all are in stock right now. Sets of 3, and this is the basic set that you're going to use for any time of the year, but it does add candlelight to the mantle if you want to do that instead of the flame, or I guess you could just put them all together. All kinds of candlelight would work.
The base garland is the purple pansy garland and a maidenhair unwired garland, and then Jane expertly added in more florals. So
what we're
2 garlands plus a lot of stems.
What we're showing in this look is 2 designed garlands. The next looks, I'm going to design the garlands. I'm going to layer them together for you and show you how to create a look by mixing the garlands together. So if we disassemble this creation and strike out in a new direction here, I think if it works, if you want to set the mantle while I twist the garlands, will that help? So we're going to do,
which one are we doing next?
The top layer. We're going to do multiple styles on this mantle today. And Kate had a vision, so we're going to go with Kate's vision.
I had a rough vision. I don't know.
And
I'm just going to set some stuff here so that way we can make room.
While you're doing that, let me grab the garlands.
Okay.
So this is, speaking of, this is the pansy garland that was partially used in Jane's design. So we have, I don't even know, have you counted how many garlands we have this year? We have a lot.
More than we're usually able.
There could be 20 garlands in the selection this year.
Yeah, we actually had a lot of good luck with base garlands, and we know you guys really like those because they're easy to
They are. This is a 48-inch garland if you buy it just as it is, and this is a shaped version of it. It's going to come flatter. You got to lift and separate all the parts and pieces to get your best look out of it. And the other thing we can do is layer things together. So this is our blueberry spray. Comes in blue and rose. We're going to show you both colors today. They are not an expensive little vine, but what I like is all these little bendies. Look at how fun this one is. All those little twigs can be shaped. The stem itself, it's like a giant bendy vine. And if you hang around me long enough, you're going to hear me say the word bendy vine, which is basically my jargon for
a drinking game.
Drinking game. My jargon for a twig that is a wrap twig that you can shape and use to secure things together. I don't know. It's just my jam. I like things like that. Be careful back there, Kate.
All right.
So I'm going to take this
Still waking up. Give me a
garland combo and we're going to twist them together lightly. Now, I'm not a big fan of taking two pieces and wrapping. I generally just like to lay them on top of each other and then use the structures of the garlands to blend and mix together. Like lay the pansy piece over top of this seed garland. And Kate will get you the links here shortly, so hang tight.
Yeah, if I just set it up here, you can arrange it once the garland's
I'll just get this garland in place. And then we need the remote, perhaps. I got that.
The remote.
Oh, to light the candles.
What are you talking about? The mirror is local pickup only. It is on sale for $169.
It has a note that says it's slightly warped, so I don't know if the wood frame has warped or what the warp is, or if the mirror is warped, like distorted. Sometimes that happens.
Okay, so we got the, let me get some links here. The purple pansy. Garland here, $46.
So I'm kind of just demonstrating how you can do these combos at home yourself to empower you, right? Empower you. Make sure you get all the info to recreate these looks at your house.
The blue seed berry vine is $14.
It's inexpensive, and that's this little blue that you see hanging out here. And we have these fun little wingy pieces we can shape. Let's get this hooked.
And then, was it the jasmine garland?
This does not have the jasmine in it.
What, you just use two things?
This is just two things so far,
okay.
And you're going to hand me that really awesome hydrangea and the leaf.
Yep.
So we're just going to hook. There we go. We have hooked the garland on my command hook back here.
I got a few other things to add too.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab these pillows.
So once you get it in place, you always do want to turn the flowers forward, get your best foot forward on the flower stems. Make sure everything's tipped and showing, nothing's hiding behind. Like this is tucked back here so I can pull it through and help it be featured. This really pretty pansy combo is, I would say, royal blue, lavenders together. And I love how the seed garland expands and drops out of there. Isn't that pretty how that all drops out of there? Oh, I guess we got to move our lemons.
Yep. Got to get some of that out of there.
So my big book on the back, I thought I had that.
I set it right here.
Oh, okay. Probably need that.
Yeah.
So we've got some assorted books on our mantle, and books are handy.
Wasn't there a purple pansy wreath right there?
There was. It went up in the front, perhaps. So books are my best friend. This one actually got painted sort of platinum on the cover. I mean, you can paint them if you want to. This is a burgundy book review digest from 1953. The best part about it is its pages look dingy and it's big. But if you find these books at junk shops, that's your best bet. And keep them handy because you can raise and adjust your heights of things by grabbing books, and they're usually super cheap or free. Steal them from somebody's basement. That works too. Yes, that's going to need some shaping. So this
it's going to be flat when it gets to you. The purple pansy wreath that matches the garland, and I'm going to shape it off camera here. And you'll be so amazed.
So amazed how it's going to look. Bam.
Bam.
So these little pieces that are going in the background are called tiles. They're kind of like a ceiling tile, but it's a metal decorative framed piece. Here's you can see the design of the back of it. And it's painted in a blue that, I don't know, it's not denim blue, it's not true navy. Indigo. Indigo blue. If you're going to hang it, you could hang it this way, which is interesting. There's two hangers if you want to go like this, and if you're not big on hanging it with that kind of matchup, then just put a little jute cord through the back or something decorative. That way you don't have to line up all the nails if that's not your favorite thing to do. So let's stack two of these. One's up on a book, one's dropped down a little lower for color, and our garland's in place. Now this is a fun selection here. Our smoked glass candles, as all these poured glass candles are, they're sold in sets of 3. This is one of my favorites. I have these. The glass itself is smoky gray, and the candle poured inside is ivory. Isn't that pretty? And then there's this new combination of 2 candle holders sold as a pair. There's a large and a small. They have 3-inch trays. Are these on or are these just completely off? You have to have them on the on
you
switch
go.
so that they turn off and on. This is a 3-inch plate on the top. They are wood, carved and distressed. And this is a mango wood with an ivory wash over the top. I would say that it's a grayish white color. Bone white? Bone white might be right, but the way the wood is, it sort of picks up some gray tones right around here when I curve it, which is why it's looking especially good with these candles. So very nice. That set is a set of 3, whereas the candle holders are a set of 2.
Yeah, okay.
Do you need the name of the candle holder,
Nope.
or do you have it?
$56 for the set of 2.
That would be the candle holders.
Yep.
And then that is our pansy wreath, which is plain. That is what we call a pre-made. We have a couple of those left after the weekend, and that is the coordinate to the garland used here. I could then take my seed berry spray and add that to the wreath and have 2 pieces that absolutely match each other if I wanted to go to those lengths to do that. And then we also have some fun accents that Kate found me. Happy
Yeah, I
Easter
wasn't sure where
sign.
you're putting the garland, so it's just kind
Sure.
of up there.
We're going to rearrange. The Happy Easter sign is newish. I think I showed it maybe 10 days ago when it came in. It's $25.50, a little resin piece that looks like wood though, but it's a heavy dimensional resin piece, really fun. It's a perfect match for the candlesticks, but it's also a perfect match for these new abstract flower art pieces. Let's grab one of those. These are fun. They're sold individually. Oh my goodness, $16.50, guys. Cute
Is there
little
a name
piece.
on those, Mom?
$16.50 for the whitewash flowers, or $21.50. Isn't that just fun? It's kind of whimsical, something different. And if you have a narrow space, these 2 together probably take up 5 inches of depth. If your mantle is super skinny, you can still overlap them, which is preferred. You know how frustrating, have you ever tried with a skinny mantle to try to overlap and stagger things and you can't because you don't have enough depth? Well, these are going to help you out. So they're nice and skinny to start with if you aren't blessed with a very big, deep mantle. All contractors should make mantles 12 inches deep, I think.
Your birdie's falling over.
Birdie's falling off the ledge. We're going to talk him off the ledge. So then we're back to the birdies.
Come back, little birdie.
The little hefty birds. They're kind of big, aren't they? These are only $15.50. The weathered blue terracotta birds. There's 2 different shapes. One with the head up and one with the head down, I suppose. There you go. Get a good look at those guys. And they're terracotta, so the bottom is open. And they're not super heavy. These little guys aren't solid. But they are cute. And they have that weathered look that's working well with all the distressed finishes up here. I like it. I like it. And these little babies, well, there's lots of ways we could arrange them. But I've got 2 books over here stacking. It's kind of hard to see everything in the camera.
So yeah, we use
2
a lot of books.
We do. Books in the back because we have the depth, our garland swooping nicely.
Look at those layers.
Candlesticks staggered across. Looks like I want to put the tall one on the outside, the short one on the inside.
The tiles are 32. I did just catch up, and all the links are there, so if you need to scroll back up,
It's all linked.
they
And then
are
this
linked
blue.
for you.
So
you
our
can add to
spike
cart
balls
very easily.
Our spike balls are inexpensive. They're $24.50 and I think $16.50 for this size, but all the colors. We're going to show you several colors today, but not all of them. We didn't have the royal blue color out here or dark navy available, and I did show the white. This is the nice medium blue color. It's dusty. It's a great tone. This is the 6-inch. It matches the bird just right. Gives lots of dimension to our look, and it's all about changing up the way the accents are shaped. You know, you don't want to just keep repeating candle holders. You don't want to just keep repeating round orbs everywhere. It's the combination of different shapes that creates the interest. Let's add a few more layers to this look. This is the fever
Featherfew.
Featherfew. I always want to
Fever.
say, you know why I want to say fever tree? Because that is like the alcohol mixer we buy.
I don't even know what that is.
Gin and tonic, fever
The
tree,
tiles
gin and
are
tonic.
less than an inch thick.
They are very thin. Okay, that's why I want to say fever tree, because that's the tonic I buy to go with the gin. That's
You
terrible.
would.
That's terrible.
So the Featherfew branch is only $6.50. It is kind of a ombre tone of dusty greens,
Soft and drapey.
25 inches long.
It wants to drape, so it's a good choice. Plus, it's making it a little bit more muted. The way the orbs and the bird is muted looks good, I think. We're just toning down the bright green right now. Probably we need to make sure we put something in the wreath to help it coordinate too. Whoops.
Oh yeah, we didn't
This
grab
would-
enough for I forgot about the wreath.
That's okay. I'll just lay one up here. I wish I would have fixed the lights. It's dark on this wall.
I think it looks fine on camera.
Okay. So that would give a little texture. This is another fun feature. So we can tone it down with the dustiness and then add a little bit stronger blue impact here. This is hanging in our front display. Isn't it pretty? If you're using this in a space as we have, I would probably cut the big stem off. But this hanging hydrangea, which looks like wisteria, but it's actually a version of a hydrangea, we're going to just ignore the stem and tuck this in here anyway. We're going for drama. Now, most of you, come spring, aren't going to be starting up your fireplace. So if you have lots of things draping, it's probably not a technical issue at your house. But look how much more fun it is when all this stuff can drape in your fireplace. Just different and very, very pretty. So we're going to add a couple of those to accent our drops in our garland. Now these layers, if I was doing it properly, I would get them tucked in there, hide their stems, and work them in with much more time and care. But you get the idea for color concept and drapeability, and it helps you see how huge they are. They're just really big, long pieces, and we've got them hanging from the pergola at the front door, so when you come in, it's dramatic and pretty. There's a coordinating little flower stem. This is a Nigella spray, and that is a bright blue color also, kind of a periwinkle blue. We're just going to add some vertical flowers for fun in our vase that's nice and creamy, the Atlanta stoneware vase with these little wispy, realistic looking Nigella flowers. Fun. So now we just sort of gave it a little spin here for you. Put that up there, put that down there. Adds a bit more height, and we can add some more balance of color off to the side with a little candle ring. Candle rings don't just have to go around candles. We're going to use this one around the base of one of our stemmy sculptural pieces here to add a little green over to the bird. So now we're just loading on layers and making this mantle extra full.
That's the blooming foliage candle ring for $14.50.
Okay, lots of stuff on this design. I love it. You know what, Kate? You got to take a picture.
Oh my gosh.
We always forget.
Yeah.
And we forgot to take a picture of the first one. We just need to remember these things. If you're just jumping on today, thanks for joining us. I see we've got lots of new people jumping in. This is Saturday at Magnolias. We love Saturdays. We can take a little bit more time and make a bigger mess in the store. And this is a Saturday where we're fearing mantle designs.
Oh, sorry.
Whoops, and Kate's bumping the camera.
I
We're
did.
doing mantle designs.
Did you show the art?
So the we'll inspire you with 4 or 5 different looks here today. And that way you'll be able to have a little bit of fun creating and redesigning at your house. There's always ways to change it up.
Uh-oh, Janet, are we tempting you too much this morning?
So if you want to get into the whole full-blown Happy Easter mode, we do have a cute little felt bunny piece that is layered letters on felt bunnies with pom-poms and jute cording.
What is the title of
The
that
grand
product, do you know?
finale, if we really load it up, this does not have a title. It just says Easter garland.
Easter garland? There it
Easter
is.
garland.
Easter bunny garland, $22.
So let's add that and a couple pastel things, and that would have given you a little jam for the Easter season.
Janet's like, yep, 2 orders in.
Uh-oh. We're having some fun today. I'm glad you are too. Saturdays, we hope you're not working too hard. I'll work hard so that you don't have to.
Yep.
And then let's add in our Easter
A little bit
egg.
of color.
Add a little bit more color. All inspired by this fun pillow, if I didn't show you. Here's another one of our custom pillows. How cute is this one? Everything Easter on one pillow with aqua blue accents and piping. That one is super sweet, and we're going to add that to our chair down here. See if you like that look. Over top of my green garland, I'm going to layer my Easter egg garland. Get a little bit of Easter eggs going on, so it's just lightly touched with Easter eggs today. And now we have really massively layered it all in, haven't we? So we've taken you through simpler to more elaborate, and now adding some of the cute elements from the season ahead, which is coming up quick. Easter's going to be real quick.
Yeah, it is.
Let's going to go so fast. It always seems to in retail world, especially. There we go. Little bird needs a spot to help him sit up a little higher too.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your orders this morning. It looks like we're inspiring you with our mantle design ideas. Thank you, Gail, Janet, Linda, Darlene, Debbie, Janet, again, Joanne, Tracy, Carol for your orders. Becky, thank you. Pat, Lorraine, Barbara, Jeanette, Kathleen, Belva,
Thanks,
Fran,
everyone.
Claudia, Sherry, Kathy, Tammy, thank you. We appreciate you. If you didn't know,
Good morning.
we are a small business. We've been in business 27 years, going on 28 years.
Are you keeping track? All right.
Just a year older than me.
It's a blur. That's how she keeps track.
Yeah, it is a blur. And we ship all over the U.S. Be sure to like and follow our page. We go live 6 days a week with inspiration and design ideas. If you like to DIY silk floral designs, well, then you have found your perfect
found the right place. There's only 5 garlands left, guys. You could coil it into a circle and add it into a wreath and layer it in there. We have 5 pieces that could drape across a garland like this. And we also have the candle ring and a little pick. Do we still have the pick, or did we sell
so
out?
the multi-egg comes in the garland, which is almost gone, the pick, and the candle ring. We will not be restocking, so when it's gone, it's gone.
We are going to just let Easter go by quickly, as it will. And that's
Linda.
naturally what happens. Okay, do you need any other photos? Are you good here?
I think we're good. Why are you putting the floral to one side, Peggy wonders?
Well, for fun,
Because
because as a trend concept, offset garlands are a trend concept right now. When we go to showrooms, we're seeing a lot of offset looks. We can do them centered. You absolutely can, but it's my job today to bring you some new ideas. So my command hook is in the middle, and my garland, being only 4 foot long, is offset to the side. And that's why, just so that we can show you a different concept, I'm sure you all can visualize how this garland could look centered on your mantle. And if you are a symmetrical person, then that is true. This might be uncomfortable for you if you're a symmetrical person. And I find in my line of work that symmetrical people have numbers jobs. You are bankers, accountants, CPAs, and sometimes people in the medical profession only like things balanced and symmetrical. This is a personality thing that I've noticed over the years. But creatives like us are okay with asymmetrical. And if you want to do the whole balanced look, then certainly when you add these draping pieces, equally place them on the left and the right of your garland, and it will all feel nice and balanced for you. I think sometimes in our line of work, a little bit of psychology helps too. Classes and degrees in psychology help with design, I've noticed. It's kind of funny. So the next look is going to be a mauve tone coloring. And we're going to use, let's see, which garlands do I need
Right
next?
there.
These.
Right in
Thank
front
you.
of you.
Right, the ones that she has brought me.
I have already brought them to you, ma'am.
Okay, so we're going to layer up 3 garlands for the next combination. This is the heather garland. It is how long? I can't read it. I hate these tags. The wild heather garland. 5 feet long. Some of these tags are, can you guys read that?
You need to come to work with glasses on your face, lady.
I need to come to work with glasses on my face.
Can't see.
She's after me and giving me grief because I'm getting old. So we've got a little
Not
jasmine
because
garland.
you're getting old, but because you're pretending like you're not.
I just
What
need to
is it,
accept
denial?
it. I need to accept it and move on.
Denial is a river in Egypt.
These are the same length, and we're just going to lay them into each other. So by doing that, and again, as I said earlier, I don't take 2 garlands and generally flip them around each other. I lay one down the center of the other and then blend the products together to help them mesh. Because usually you're going to get a better look and you're not going to shorten up the garland. If you wrap them, the garlands kind of take up extra length sometimes, and you also turn all your flower stems around in a big circle, and then you have to fight to bring them forward. So we're just going to lay them together and twist the 2 pieces over top of each other. It takes a minute, but the more you shape things, the better the result will be. And when you soften up all the things that happen in shipping to be straight, you're going to get a more natural look too. So the third item we're going to add to this is the seed spray in the mauve color. And that is a good one. Let's twist these two stems together up here. These are all paper wrap stems. Pretty much everything we're showing, with the exception of a couple, are going to be more indoor garlands. Today we're not featuring the outdoor safe ones. And if you use these outside, they're probably, being paper wrapped, they shouldn't get wet and they will fade.
Okay, I'm dropping some links here to the garlands. So we got the heather garland, the jasmine garland. Also, if you want the jasmine stem, did you order that?
I did not.
Okay, we have to order that still. If you don't want to wait for that, if we're able to restock it, you could just get the jasmine garland and cut it apart.
It doesn't even have to be cut. You can unwind it apart.
Ah, there you go.
It's twisted together.
And then, oh, and then the pink seed vine.
Okay, like this look. The white really brightens up the heather garland. It matches perfectly with the little topper orb that we are going to use today also. And we have this new bunny that just showed up. If you haven't checked lately, there's a couple new bunnies we're showing you today that just came in the last couple of days. And the last thing we need to throw on here is this cool seed spray in the rose color. I don't know if it's mauve, rose, or plum.
It's called pink online.
It's pink? Okay.
But yeah,
you can kind of see it's more of a plummy pinky color. And it's the perfect match to the artwork. So that's why we're going to use it. Oops, I don't want to flip that one over. Can you grab it really quick while I show this? This is the artwork close up. Isn't this fun? Just got here. It looks like handmade paper, and then they're printed with two different watercolor-esque flowers. The price is $46.50 each, and I'm guessing the dimensions are on the link she's going to
I'm going to find it here. So the wood frame tree peony, $46 each. They are 12.5 by 16.5.
Very, very pretty. The other flower has a center that's visible. You can see it more in the link.
Yep.
And the frame is wood, like a distressed wood frame. And they're lightweight, and they're not going to break when we send them to you. So all good news.
Anne's really loving this look. And if you don't have a mantle, you can, like, I apply these same ideas to my narrow entry table.
Whoops.
And it always works
That's
out.
true. Her entry table, kind of, we dress it up like a fireplace mantle. She has a long, skinny table. It's basically the same size as a mantle, so all the techniques work really well. Great. So the seed spray can be added last so that you can control where all your little drapey pieces go.
Pat's wondering, when you do an offset, does it matter which side you go to, or is it just a preference?
Doesn't matter. It might matter in your room. So if you're coming into the room from that direction, then this offset on the left might be more appealing to how you view it when you enter the room. Or you're a left or right brain person and that works better for you, one way or the other. I have a chair over here, so that's why I'm offsetting this direction. Depends. But if you do offset it, I would probably suggest that your floor bases or your hearth accents are on the opposite side if you're doing something low. That might be another tip too. So our little seed garlands are so fun to position and fan around and through and add lots of drama and interest. And the wreath that coordinates here is the heather wreath, the wild heather wreath, 24 inches.
It is actually the lavender and wildflower wreath is the name.
Not wild heather.
No. Sorry to tell you no.
So if you want to check it out close up, it's been shaped. There's different shades of lavender and kind of a touch of periwinkle, but mostly just different lavenders. And it's nice and full. This is made on a taped wire background, and the price point is $54. It's just the right size to add up here. There we go. Love that look. And you know, we have so many little details for the spring season ahead. It doesn't hurt to put just a little touch. Maybe you're not a cutesy person and you don't get into all the fun details, but this one is $10.50 for the plaid accent welcome spring sign. There's also a happy Easter sign that coordinates with it. Let's put that with our bunnies. And you know, the bunny kissing family here, the bunnies. This one we should have had for Valentine's Day. That would have been fun. Mm-hmm. It just came in though. Isn't that a fun piece? It's big and it's made of resin, really showy. This one is priced at $72.50. It's probably the biggest bunny set that is colored in our collection. Mm-hmm. We'll show you some small ones here shortly. But
it is resin.
Very, very sweet. It's sitting on a book as well.
And then over on the other side, you have the Nora candle holder set of 2. for $82.
So when we sell the candle holders as twos, which most of them are, just use your third candle sitting with the collection. If you buy the poured glass, they come as a set of 3. Many of our holders come as a set of 2, but no worries. You just place all 3 candles in your grouping, which is nice because then you have 2 holders and 1 on the surface, and that gives you a set of 3.
I don't know if we've ever showed the butterfly before. This is actually a garden butterfly. It is metal.
Can go outside.
You can put it outside. Yeah.
Hey, my mom's watching today. Mom, this would look good in your garden. That would look good at your front flower bed. I like it.
I would put it in a porch pot.
You could put it in a porch pot.
Yeah,
do you have
just
the
wire
price
across
on
its body,
them?
maybe.
He doesn't have a tag.
That one is $28.
He's kind of got some pre-distressing deliberately. White paint with little rustiness on it. $28. That's a cute piece. That's a good plan ahead for Mother's Day, guys. And then we're using both colors of these toppers, both the mauve and the lavender
Mixed fern domes.
They're mixed fern domes. I got to remember that title.
Yeah.
There's lots of other switch outs. This is the color of spike ball that would perfectly match that art. Look how beautiful that is with the artwork. If you're into this plummy mauve tone, we are getting quite a few more things in. There's some mauve toned flower stems that match this, and the seed berry is the perfect match for this, the artwork. So in our increasing in our inventory is more of this mauve tone. For a while it was very hard to find, so this is the year.
The candles on the mantle right now are the LED glass candle set. I'll drop a link so you have that. The Fia flames are the modules that go inside of something else to make it semi-opaque.
2 different lighting devices today.
Yeah.
There we go. So I like this one. The
it is a warm glow. It is definitely a warm glow.
For this flame?
Yep, cream candle with a warm glow. None of the candles are going to be a cool white glow.
Do you want to shut the light off and I'll show it?
Just because it would look less realistic.
That is the color. I wouldn't call it orange, but it is warm.
Yeah.
The Fia flame in gold is orange. Okay, very, very pretty.
Okay, photo.
There we go.
Got it.
Love the look, and we're creating some layers today so that you have all the things to change up the look in your house, including pillows. This is a brighter, fun look, but we're going to show it with this collection. The 2 shapes of pillows that are so sweet with this applique garden pot situation. I love the long length of these pillows. I like the whip stitching on the edge. These are cotton, muslin kind of cotton. They do have zip-off covers, so you can spot clean them, and they can be, they're polyfilled. They come with their fill. This one is $56.50, and the one that says Hello Lovely, that is the bigger square size, is $58.50. Look at the detail. So it's kind of like chenille and yarn, embroidered, looped, textured, dimensional, right down to the ladybug. I love the details on these pillows. For $58, that's a great price point with all that extra detail.
Okay.
And it sure is cheerful.
We got 10 minutes. I think
do.
you can only do one more look.
Oh, no. Okay.
So which
gotta
one
go
do
fast.
you want to do, the oak moss or the summer?
Let's do the oak moss.
The oak moss? Okay.
So, time flies when you're having fun.
We'll just show, you know what, Mom?
We'll have to show another look later.
Why don't you just do the summer, because you're going to have to decorate this in oak moss, and we can post the photo of the oak moss later.
Okay.
That would be what I would do.
Got it.
So you'll have
Hand
to
me the
watch for
garlands.
our post. I'll post it, because I took photos of all the looks, so we'll just do
All right.
that.
So when we create the last look for this mantle and leave it, it's part of our oak moss display area. We'll stage
which
that
ones you
one
want
and
here.
send you the photos, or upload the photos.
Yep, we're going to just post them.
So this one's going to be the Punch Pansy Garland, which is 48 inches long, yellow and hot pink. Love this look. We're going to add in, for some extra length, this outdoor safe pothos garland. It's a marbled
It's actually
pothos.
UV protected.
This one can go outside and get the sun and the rain. It's plastic, but it is coated for UV protection. And this one is longer, so I can use up some length to make the long one a little short by wrapping around the short one. I guess I talked too much today. We should have gotten right to it. Well, this is the combo. We're going to give you this last combo so that you're inspired. This is a brighter combo, and we haven't released the hot summer collection yet. because we don't have the flower arrangements done. And somebody commented earlier that all the wreaths I showed yesterday are gone, which is true.
Can't believe it.
Poor Jane goes as fast as she can, making all these beautiful flowers, and sometimes I am no help for all my other duties. But we're going to have to play catch up next week. So this is an orange berry. We're going to use the orange and the hot pink in combo, which is kind of fun. It really gets a strong trend look going. Now this long berry is nice because, again, it's on a bendy vine, but I can take one of the chunks that is pointed down and bend it backwards. And that makes my berry strand a little bit longer. So let's twist that in.
Kathy's like, I've got time, you can continue. The problem is that we're taking up the entire
walkway.
space. And actually, I'm going to go get the mailman quick.
As soon as they open the front doors, anyone coming in is going to run right into us. What? There was someone at the door?
Mailman.
The mailman, oh no. He was trying. Okay, we're going to do this again. There we go. I'm having fun with the offset look. I don't know if it isn't your jam. You'll have to let me know in the comments. But it is a fun design to create for you. So the punch pansy is our color. The leaf, the pothos leaf garland, gives us the fullness. The berry gives us the wispiness. So we're liking all these berries and all these looks.
Donna, we don't sell empty farm boxes. Those we keep to ourselves. We would never have any to design in.
We never get as many as we like because they're handcrafted, and we keep him as busy as he wants to be, so that's why we don't sell them individually.
Garland also has a matching stem online.
And is there a matching wreath remaining?
I'll have to look.
Okay. So this is our second berry. Going to go over here to this side. And better just lay it in there quickly and move on.
We are hooking the... Oh, am I still muted? There we go. We are hooking the garland to a command hook.
The command hook is right here in the middle, and it's halfway towards the back. You could put it all the way to the back of your mantle, but the hook is such that when my garland is pulling this direction, the hook is catching it. So then these fun accents that are going to be mixing our orange and our pink. Is this not the cutest thing? A new little bunny piece for $45.50. That's a porcelain look, just came in. It's just a nice glossy white ceramic.
It's the rabbit bud vase for $45.
Two bunches of ranunculus. This is a single bunch of orange and a single bunch of pink. Here you can see them side by side, and you just blend their heads together, mix them up a little bit. So cute, and we did not cut them off, although you sure could.
I bent them.
You just bent them, okay. But that's the perfect drop-in for this little bunny design.
And there's
Simple
like
is
5
good.
colors, 4 colors
Of the
ranunculus.
Yes, could be. So then our combo here, we're going to blend in some Easter to this look too. This is that cute little bee, the bee candle ring. It comes with the bee in it. There's a matching teardrop shape and there's a matching spray. But this piece has all the bright fun colors that coordinates with the punch pansy and is the small enough size that I can layer my Easter egg over the top of it and blend them both together. So I can have a fun little accent over to the right here. So you just, to layer them, you just stack one on the other, fan them open, and then blend them together by lifting the leaves and the flowers of one up through the other. Just need to spend a little time on it, more than I need to take right now, but you get the idea. And our books are giving us height so that you can see everything really well. And in this case, with the book, I can take the front of the candle ring and bend it down over the book.
Anne said, I love this look too. What to do, what to do.
Look at the bright fun color of the glass. This is our spa retreat candle. It also comes in the scent called Beach Vacay in the same poured glass. We love this mirrored metallic opalescent glass vase that it comes in. This is the large size and it smells so good. This is the lime, fresh cut grass, and cyclamen fragrance. It is a fresh, springy look.
We also have that same
scent.
size and color of candle in the spa retreat scent, so you can pick which one you like.
Cuteness all around. These are our small bunnies that came in a color, and you can take your pick of large or small. Maybe you need both. They look good as friends. This one is a $19 bunny, $13 bunny, and those are made of resin. Love my little bicycle art.
It's the Crazy for Carrots bunny.
Crazy for Carrots?
Yep.
That's a good, appropriate little title. This is a fun, cheerful bicycle print. It's wood printed, looks like watercolor, and only $29.50. It looks to be about 16 inches square and has a distressed black frame. Yes, I would call that distressed black. Is there a punch pansy wreath? We forgot.
I don't know. I'm trying to catch up.
I'm looking.
Talk so fast. You can tell she's rushing.
I'm trying to go. There is a wreath that matches the pansy garland, I thought. Maybe not. I don't see it. So we're going to not worry about it, but it is a very fun collection, and the punch pansy has, I guess it's a small candle ring. That's probably what matches it. So the pillow selection for this look has bright, fun colors. It matches the colors of the bicycle. And if you love just adding cheerful color to your house for the summer season ahead, spring and summer season, this one is a great one for the Easter, but I don't know why it would have to just be Easter. I think it could be garden-y also. That one is just photographed, just online, and about $55. This is looking black on camera, but it's actually dark hunter green. The piping is gray, and the wording is dark hunter green.
We do not have a wreath, we just have a candle ring.
We just have the candle ring? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's a really large candle ring, but yes, we do have that. So we're going to imagine a wreath up there today. All these fun things, I keep forgetting, Kate did remind me to show you these two art pieces, which were an alternate for the blue look, and I forgot to pull them up there. But the art that's shippable, we've tried to increase the offerings in that category. These two are really pretty. They have canvas, and then the frame looks like wood, but it's actually a poly frame. So poly wood look. The oceanside foliage art, two styles. These are only $69.50 each. They really look high-end for $69.50. Just one with a wider vase. They even have this extra giclée overlay here. So the buildup of the giclée over top of the print, it's hard to show you, creates something that has more of a hand-painted look because this is raised and dimensional. So special pieces for that special area, whatever is catching your eye today, we're going to be able to have the photos online.
So I also dropped a link and pinned the link to our spring open house that's coming up. That's less than a month away. Mark yourself as going to that event so we can anticipate how many friends we're going to have. It is an in-store and online event, so you can join us in-store on Saturday, and then the sale will start as soon as the doors close around 5 o'clock Saturday evening online.
So just to explain that, it's if you're new and you're wondering what that means,
it's a secret sale that we have not yet announced. It will be revealed sooner to the open house, but if you want to mark yourself as going to the Facebook event, our annual spring open house, you'll get notifications anytime I post little updates in there.
Sure.
And so if you mark yourself as going, not just interested, but going, you'll get the notifications, and you'll hear more about that a little bit closer to time. We're going to have, if you're local, we'll have treats. We have Jim's Fine Wine coming.
Wine tasting.
We always do fun events in store, and then if you're shopping online, the sale will start that evening, and you'll be able to shop the deals. You'll be able to have your carts ready all day, and then check out as soon as the sales update.
And that's because our staff can only go so fast. We don't want our store full of people to experience the problem of us selling something online and me taking it out of their hands and saying, we just sold that online, I'm so sorry.
We did that one year. It didn't go well.
You can't check people out fast enough to keep up with the online purchasing, and while it's happening simultaneously, we learned that that's not good for either one of our groups. So the local ladies will be able to shop up until 4:30 that day, and then you'll be able to jump on and start.
Also, do you like my Spartina?
Oh, you have beautiful Spartina
I've been
jewelry.
wearing it. I literally slept in these earrings last night. These are the Spartina Splash
More
Collection.
new things.
Waterproof, just daily wear, and then I have my little padlock.
So if you're ready to go
necklace
to Mexico and you want to keep your jewelry on in the water, at the beach, in the pool,
They're so pretty.
the new Spartina line of
Love 'em.
Splash is meant to be left on in the shower while you're sleeping. Just put it on your body and don't
Search
take it
the
off.
word Splash on our website and it'll all come up for you.
Kate's loving it. She's telling everybody.
I love it. It's great.
Well, hey, what a fun day today. Now watch later on this morning. We'll get this restyled into the Oak Moss All Green collection
Yep.
with some new art in place and some new vases. We'll take a couple pictures so you can see that as well.
And someone asked for the list of items. I will tag the products in the image so you'll
good.
be able to click on the image and see, like, you know, what's that? Oh, it's
So
a
you
little
know how to
bunny.
do all the technical things.
Yeah.
Good. That'll be easy for you all. And if you can come visit, like Eunice says she might be able to visit when she's
fun.
nearby in Vermilion. Yes, that is 55 miles away. Come see us. Maybe 65 miles away. Come see us, and we'd love to host you here in our little town of Norfolk, Nebraska. It'll be a
Open
lot of fun.
Tuesday through Saturday. Shop online 24/7. And if you have any questions, send us a Facebook message. It might be a busy day at the store, but we always try to get through messages
we
and
go.
questions as fast as we can. So yeah, time
Thanks,
to open the
everyone.
store. We'll see you.
It is. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.